Hello, traders. Good morning and welcome to another episode. My name is Sabright, also known as Beaver Chief. Today, I'm going to take you on a forex market recap based on our last weekly forex market outlook. So, I will start with DXY. On daily time frame, as I said during our last analysis, after market gave all these market structure shifts, this daily demand zone is where I told you guys that I'm already on this trade and I'm waiting to see if market can hit my TP, which is up here. As you can see, the zone is still holding very strong. Then going down to 4 hours time frame, which is where we call immediate entry setup. You can see that market on 4 hours, after this fractal market structure shift here, you see market pull back down into this newly created demand zone. And then you see market push back up from Monday, you see market drive back upward directly to our TP, which will also say this is a supply zone you can also short from. All right. So if you are taking this trade, entering here, putting your stop loss here by 9 should be on 1 to 3.2 risk reward ratio. So congratulations, guys. Now let's go to the next pair, which is Euro USD. Euro USD. On Euro USD, we also called for trading opportunity, starting with daily time frame on Euro USD. You see our position, we are still holding our position on Euro USD here. Still waiting to see if market will get to our TP, even though already I'm on break even here. So I'm still waiting to see if market will get to the TP, then we'll smash. All right. So going down to 4 hours time frame. On 4 hours time frame, you can see that market, as I said last week, after hitting our original supply zone and pushing back down, which is where we entered, I said during the weekly forex market outlook that if you had not entered this trade from the original supply zone, then at this newly created supply, you should take advantage of it by entering what your trade here. Okay, so as you can see, market having traded into that supply zone here, you see drop down all the way to our TP, which is also a new demand zone. So if you had also taken this trade, that is a massive profit for you. Congratulations once again. This is to prove to you that we are good at what we do. Okay, guys, when we drop our content, when we drop our forex market insight, be it crypto or whatever, take your time, go through it, and apply risk management and take your trade. Okay, so if you have not followed us, follow us on our Instagram page at Bival Trading. Then subscribe to our YouTube channel at Bival Trading. Then join our free signal channel on Telegram for you to have access to our unlimited, valuable trading content, including crypto investment when time comes. If you want to learn more and get much more, you have to join our Bival Trading inner circle. So having said that, market having traded into this supply zone, which you called last week, is a push all the way back down to our TP on 1 to 2.2 risk reward ratio. That is massive. If you add it up to the DXY, that's already 1 to what 5.5 risk reward ratio, if I'm not mistaken. So congratulations, guys. That is massive. So we move to the next pair, which is GBPUSD. GBPUSD also, I believe, should be doing well. GBPUSD, as you can see, oh my goodness, immediately after trading to our supply zone, as we said last week, you see market push into this supply zone, as we mentioned last week, and all the way to our TP, which will mark 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. So market hit our TP on a massive profit. So congratulations, guys, for those who took all this trade, who took advantage of these positions. This is GBPUSD, another winning trade on GBPUSD, guys. So don't hesitate to follow us to have access to all this content, guys. Don't hesitate to follow us. For those of you who did not watch our last weekly forex market outlook, you can go there and watch the video, then come back and watch this one to compare what we are giving out to you. Okay, people pay for this, but we are giving that to you for free. Okay, even though if you need more, you can then reach out to us to now join our what Beaver Trading Inner Circle, where we give unlimited trading signal, where we give out all our entry signal, trade management, position management, risk management, trading plan, and every damn thing. So when we join us there, we are going to hold your hands and take you step by step on how to be profitable, how to stay consistent in the market. Okay, so going over to USD JPY. Okay, there's nothing much here. As I said last week, that I was not in looking at anything new on USD JPY based on the fact that this entry has already hit our TP. So I said last week that on USD JPY that I'm hoping to see market either trade back into this demand zone, then I'll take a long targeting that high, or That was also hoping to see if market can take out this supply zone, liquidate this supply zone, creating a new demand zone, that any new demand zone that will lead to that supply zone being taken out is where I will do what? I will position myself to take a long. And if I take that long, where will I target? This supply zone up here. Okay, so on USDJPY, I'm sitting down and observing. As soon as the setup aligns, I take my trade. Remember, guys, as I always say, in trading, you don't predict. After your analysis, you sit down and watch the markets do what it has to do. If opportunities are created based on your trading system and trading plan, take your trade. No emotions, no feelings attached. If you win, congratulations. If you lose, consider your losses as your what? Business expenses. That is how trading is being treated. All right. And that is what differentiates you from what? A typical gambler. All right. So on USDJPY, guys, I want to see, as I've said, market pulling back to this demand zone, then I will long. Or market taking out this supply zone, any newly created demand zone, I'm going to long. Or also, if market should come down, take out this particular zone, I have a new fresh demand zone down here, as you can see, where I'm going to take my what? Trade. Okay, or this one down here. So either of the mentioned, anyone that comes first is opportunity to do what? Trade. And before then, let's see what happens. Okay, so let's look at the next pair, which is finally gold. So I'm going to look at gold. So on good, this one I'm looking at on good. On daily time frame, I'm already longing good. As you can see, as I said in our last episode, I said that as market return back to these demands, and I'm going to buy good. And based on my trading system, I'm already longing good. Okay, I'm targeting at least minimum of 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. So let's go to 4 hours time frame and see what is going on there. Whereas on 4 hours time frame, even though I'm longing good on daily time frame, I'm looking for a short on 4 hours time frame. That is how dynamic this market can be, trading could be. Okay, so why am I shorting on the 4 hours time frame? As you can see on the intermediate, you see that markets still have a valid 4 hour supply zone here, and it's possible that price can push into that 4 hour supply zone and still push all the way down to this fresh 4 hours demand zone, which will give me at least 1 to 3 risk reward there ratio. Very, very good trade setup. Now you ask me if I'm thinking that market will go down. Why then am I longing on the time frame, my dear? That is where experience comes in. Sometimes market will trade into this order flow, buy to sell. Let me highlight that. This is where I entered on daily time frame. This is my entry on daily time frame. This is my entry on daily time frame. But based on experience, the whole of daily time frame cover all the way to this low here. All right, it covers all to this low here. All the whole of this sell to buy zone we are seeing on 4 hours are in my daily demand zone, and my stop loss on daily time frame is down here. Now you can see that on 4 hours, this demand zone I'm targeting to short, if I'm shorting, is within my daily demand zone. Okay, so if market should go here and I short, and market luckily goes my way, I will make my 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio here, profit here, and also my long on daily position will still be what? Active and protected, because my stop loss is all the way down here. All right, and also if market should hesitate to come back down here to this demand zone and it continues to go up, what will happen? Now take a loss here. As simple as that, I'll take 1% loss here. Then on daily time frame, I will be on profit. Reason why I do it this way is because sometimes market will just trade to this sell to buy zone, this order flow here, and we'll never get to the refined demand zone or supply zone most time. That is what market does. So because of that, if I see a trade on daily time frame, I take it. If I see on whatever I see on 4 hours time frame, I trade. Had it been on daily time frame, the two zones are very closely related. At that point, I will have waited until price push back down again before I enter, as I enter on daily time frame. So guys, that is a free mentorship experience that I share with you. So congratulations. So right now, if market return to this supply zone, I will be shorting good. So if you're interested, take advantage of that on 4 hours. Then as it returns back to this demand zone on 4 hours, I'm longing on 4 hours too. So these are the two zones I'm looking at for on good. I expect this, and a possible this. Okay, that's what I'm expecting to see on good. So whereby market goes that direction, congratulations to us, as we are going to make more money. So that is all about gold. Those are the only pairs we mentioned in our last weekly forex market outlook, and as you can see all of them, you see that DXY, Euro USD, and GBPUSD has really given us a whole lot of money. So congratulations, guys. So at this point, I will encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram at Bivat Trading, and then through our channel or page, you see link to our free Telegram group where you get free signals, okay? Because there are some short content we will not post on YouTube or Instagram, but we just drop it there on the Telegram channel. So you join us there, and then you enjoy the free signal that we're posting there. Then if you want to get trained and mentored, feel free to reach out to us through our official handle and WhatsApp contact there on the page and the channels. Our team will attend to you and direct you appropriately on what to do next. As we await for the upcoming weekly forex market outlook, which will be coming up this weekend, subscribe. Make sure you turn on your notifications so that whenever we drop any of our valuable content, you should be the first to know about them. Also, if you have any pair you want us to look at, if you have anything you want to suggest to us, then drop in the comment section and we will go through them. And during our next episode, we try as much as possible to incorporate what you suggested. Okay.